Choosing to live frugally can feel like a big change, but it can also be a powerful choice. Imagine stepping back from constant spending and thinking more carefully about every dollar. People decide to live this way for many reasons. They might want to save for a big goal, simplify their life, or just feel more secure with their money. At first, it can seem tough or even strange, like giving up things you're used to. But it also comes with the promise of something different, a life that's more in your control, with less stress and more meaning. This video follows what happens when someone commits to living frugally for a whole year. We'll explore the challenges they face, the wins they celebrate, and the surprising lessons they learn along the way. Could 1 year of frugal living really make such a big difference? Let's find out. Number 1. The initial shock: adapting to a frugal lifestyle. The first month of living frugally is often the hardest. When you start cutting back on spending, it feels strange and uncomfortable. Simple things like going out for dinner or buying a morning coffee become decisions you have to think twice about. This can feel frustrating at first, almost like you're missing out. It's easy to feel different from your friends who might still spend without thinking. Some may ask why you're being so cheap, which adds to the pressure. There's also the challenge of learning new habits. Instead of shopping for fun, you might try staying home, cooking from scratch, or finding free entertainment. These changes can make life feel restricted at first. Adjusting your mindset from "I want it now" to "can I do without it" takes time and patience. But while these early days are hard, they come with small victories. Noticing your bank account staying steady or realizing you don't need every little thing starts to feel rewarding. The early shock of frugal living is a test of willpower, but it's also the start of discovering what really matters. It's the beginning of seeing that less can sometimes be more. Number 2. Uncovering hidden benefits. After a few months of frugal living, surprising benefits start to show up. At first, it's all about cutting costs and saying no to extra spending. But soon, you start to see other changes that are worth more than money. One of the first surprises is how much you appreciate the simple things. A walk in the park, reading a book you already have, or cooking a meal at home starts to bring real joy. Life slows down, and you find peace in moments that don't cost a thing. Another hidden benefit is creativity. When you can't buy your way out of a problem, you come up with clever solutions. Instead of buying new clothes, you might learn to mend the ones you have or trade items with friends. This creativity makes life more interesting and less dependent on what money can buy. There's also a surprising sense of freedom. Without the pressure of always wanting more, you stop comparing yourself to others. You feel less stress when you don't need to keep up with the latest gadgets or trends. Your focus shifts to making meaningful choices, not just ones that are easy or popular. Finally, relationships can grow stronger. Spending time with friends and family becomes about shared experiences rather than expensive activities. You might start having game nights or potluck dinners that are fun, memorable, and easy on the wallet. In this way, frugal living uncovers the hidden truth. The best parts of life don't have to be bought. Number 3. Deep dive: money matters and lifestyle shifts. 6 months into a frugal lifestyle, the changes in your money habits become clearer. You start to see how much you've saved, which can be a huge motivator. Instead of just scraping by, you might notice you're finally putting away more for savings or paying off debt. Tracking where every dollar goes turns into a habit, and you learn the power of budgeting. You know exactly how much you're spending on food, bills, and fun, which gives you more control over your life. One of the biggest lifestyle changes is understanding the difference between wants and needs. Before, you might have felt like you needed that new phone or an extra pair of shoes. Now, you think twice and ask, is this really worth it? This simple question can change your whole approach to spending. You start to prioritize quality over quantity, buying items that last longer, even if they cost a bit more upfront, because they save money in the long run. Frugal living also shifts your mindset from immediate satisfaction to long-term gains. Instead of feeling good for a moment with a purchase, you feel better knowing you're working toward bigger goals like a vacation, a new car, or financial freedom. It becomes a way of thinking that spills over into other parts of your life, making you more thoughtful and intentional. These lifestyle shifts show that living with less isn't just about cutting back. It's about gaining more where it truly matters. 5. the psychological journey. Living frugally for a year isn't just about money. It's a big change for your mind, too. In the beginning, it feels tough, almost like a constant reminder of what you can't have. This can make you feel restricted or even sad, especially when you see others spending freely. But as time goes on, your thinking starts to change. You start feeling proud of your choices. Each time you skip an unnecessary purchase or find a smarter way to save, you build confidence. The feeling of control over your finances helps reduce stress, giving you peace of mind. It's no longer about missing out. It's about knowing you're in charge of your money and your future. One interesting thing that happens is how your happiness changes. At first, you might miss buying things that gave you a quick boost of joy. But slowly, you find joy in different places, things that last longer, like time spent with loved ones or hobbies that don't cost much. Gratitude grows as you realize how much you have without needing more. Experts say frugal living can teach mindfulness, making you more aware of your choices. Over time, it becomes less about "I can't spend" and more about "I choose not to." This shift can be empowering and lead to a deeper sense of contentment. 6. Social dynamics, relationships, and frugality. Adopting a frugal lifestyle can change how you interact with friends and family. At first, it might feel awkward. When everyone else is going out for dinner or spending money on events, saying no or suggesting cheaper options can make you feel out of place. Sometimes, friends may not understand why you're cutting back, and they might tease or question your choices. This can be tough, especially if you're used to social activities that involve spending. However, frugal living can also open up new ways to connect. You may start inviting friends for home-cooked meals, game nights, or walks in the park. Simple activities that don't cost much, but bring people closer. These moments often feel more genuine and relaxed because the focus is on spending time together, not spending money. You might also find support in unexpected places, like online frugal living communities or local groups that share free events and resources. This helps you see that you're not alone, and that many people appreciate living simply. Over time, some friends and family may even start to admire your commitment and join you in finding budget-friendly ways to spend time. Frugal living can teach you that strong relationships are built on shared experiences, not expensive outings. After a year of frugal living, you might wonder, was it worth it? The answer is often a strong yes. The biggest takeaway is learning that money isn't the only measure of happiness. Frugal living helps you see the true value in what you have, not just in what you buy. You become more mindful, knowing where your money goes and why. The experience will show you that frugality is not about feeling deprived, but about making choices that bring long-term benefits. It's a lesson in self-control, creativity, and finding joy in simple things. For anyone curious about trying this, start small. Try 1 month of frugal habits or make one change, like cooking at home more often. The key is balance, being frugal without being too strict. This way, you can enjoy the benefits of a simpler, more thoughtful way of life while still treating yourself occasionally. In the end, the real value of frugal living goes beyond money. Living frugally for a year will show you that you don't need to buy everything to feel content. You gain control over your finances and learn how to make decisions that benefit you in the long run. Frugal living shows you that less can truly be more. More peace of mind, more creativity, and more appreciation for what you already have. It also helps you focus on experiences and relationships rather than material things. This journey may start with cutting back, but it ends with a richer understanding of yourself and your values. Choosing to live simply can lead to a fuller, happier life. Frugal living is not just about saving money, it's about making room for what really matters. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.